You're listening to the Chic Code Podcast with Wirda Alyssa and Sophia Arisa on Spotify.
Hey girlies!
Welcome back to another episode of the Chic Code Podcast. And this episode is proudly brought to you by
Mr and Mrs Yaseen, the award-winning realtor couple with over 20 years of combined experience and hundreds of successful property transactions.
Double the expertise, double the commitment, your preferred property agents.
Connect with them on IG TikTok at Nurul Rahman and at Yasin Property, and WhatsApp them at 976-3017 or
8188-6111. Yo.
Mesti korang tertanya, mana Rida?
Wirda sekarang tengah susui guys.
Dia tengah susui guys.
Dia tengah susui sampai dia suruh audio guy masuk relief dia. Yeah. Jadi untuk episod kali ini we welcome audio guy Mr Adri.
So I'm also the producer aka
aka the producer of TCC. Jadi welcome to our territory lah.
So Nadia aku dengan bini aku which is weird pasal aku
which
selalu
is so damn weird. Aku cakap ni, kau jangan tangkap tolong kau jangan tangkap
Kau jangan bully.
Tak bully. No, but anyway, bagus juga dia masuk dalam episod ni sebab aku rasa it's a perfect opportunity to actually rungkaikan cerita-cerita atau kisah-kisah pasal husbands.
Betul. Selalu bila aku dengar orang berbual pasal kisah husbands atau lelaki-lelaki sasui ni, aku macam kat belakang banyak sangat aku nak berbual macam tapi aku tak boleh buat banyak pasal nanti kacau.
Habis Nari pun dah on brand. Kau tunjuk sikit seluar you pakai apa? Seluar print. So all the more I said okay fine Nari, you duduk sini, you relieve Wirda kat belakang jadi producer.
Nari Wirda producer. So dia tukang cut action semua.
Okay, so are you ready for story number 1, Mr Producer?
Bring it on.
Okay. Sekejap title email ni, am I dramatic for wanting my husband to put our family before his? Ooh, spicy.
Maksud dia family
laki dia lah. Family dia. Okay, for example, so am I dramatic for wanting my husband to put our family first before his? Means like our family, is it your family? You know what I mean?
You tanya pendapat I.
Sabar, aku nak baca lah ni email.
Sorry.
Mu tunggu. Okay, so hi Wirda and Sophia. Hi audio guy and Sophia lah for today, okay? Please tell me if I'm overreacting. I've been married for 13 years. And for the last 3 months, dia cakap for the last 3 years lah, my husband has been working offshore. He pays the bills, loans, cars, even give money to my parents, while my own salary just goes to food and the kids. I have zero savings for myself, and the painful part, I just found out that he gives about RM6,000 every month to his married sister and parents, paying for their house and expenses, while we are still renting. While I tried to bring it up, he called me selfish. Since then, I've swallowed it in silence. When he's away, I'm left alone taking care of our 3 kids under 12 while juggling a full-time job. My salary doesn't go to handbags, spas, or anything lavish. Weekends are just kids' activities and bringing them wherever they want to go. Nothing for me. Sometimes he tells me, go to a spa, enjoy yourself. But I don't have the heart to admit my money is really gone on household stuff. So I do love him very much, and deep down I feel that he pays for his sister that much because she's the one caring for their parents when he's away. But still, I can't help it but feel like our own dreams, like buying our own house, traveling as a family, even building some financial security, are always pushed aside for his family. And during COVID, it was my savings and my job that kept us afloat. And now it feels like he's forgotten that. Am I being dramatic for feeling like my husband puts his family above ours? Thanks for reading this, girls. I just want to vent. Love and avid listener of TCC. Dia tercakap TTC. Going and coming back from work. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
So, the number dia anonymous
Anonymous.
Okay, I feel you're not being dramatic because I think your tanggungjawab is actually for the husband is family kau sendiri, which is your anak-anak, your wife. Yang dia bayarkan siapa sister dia.
Yeah, and the parents.
Itu okay lah. I feel kalau lelaki dia gaji like 5 digits, banyak gila.
Faham?
Okay. I mean kalau nak tolong, no doubt lah, boleh.
Faham?
Tapi is kalau macam just nice for his family. And kakak dia dah kahwin, ada anak.
Yeah, married sister and parents paying for their house and expenses. Then bukan ke tanggungjawab laki kakak dia?
Mestilah
Kan?
So the parents tu tinggal dengan kakak dia ke, or
Parents dia tinggal dengan kakak dia. So si laki ni feel that it is his responsibility to macam jadi tanggungjawab dia pula. Maybe the eldest son kot, I don't know.
I think dia mesti ada bapa.
Masih?
I think if for my point of view kalau kau ada your own household, just utamakan tu dulu. Because I think kalau bini kau tak happy pun, your household is gonna be macam kocak-kacir lah. So kalau macam gini, I think tanggungjawab dia is solely for his own family, which is the wife dengan anak-anak dia. Kalau for kakak dia dengan mak dia tu is boleh lah. Tapi you know, kalau if dia macam jeopardizing their own financial punya jeopardize jeopardizing
his own family.
Yes. Tapi kalau bini kau tak happy, kau nak tolong orang, you know, I mean semua orang ada masalah, tapi don't make their problem your problem.
No, yeah, okay, faham. Tapi masalahnya, I don't think dia pun macam cakap kat bini dia, You okay tak I kasih 6,000 kat family I? Dia macam senyap-senyap kasih.
Oh, tu tak boleh. I think apa kau macam selalu kita apa-apa gaji lah aku dapat ke dia dapat, kita always transparent. Because macam like she knows how much I'm earning, I know how much she's earning. So macam apa-apa kita spend pun kita selalu transparent lah.
Aku rasa dalam rumah tangga ni, aku rasa it's so important for you to be really transparent about your own finance lah. Macam pada aku, okay, kalau kau want to have your own savings ke apa, personal savings pun, by all means, I think that is memang patut harus pun. Like, because sometimes like, you do everything for the family, you do everything for the household, sometimes kau pun lupa about yourself, kan? Correct. Macam like for you, like you have the things that you want to buy, I also have the things that I want to get, blah blah blah. So macam ini semua macam kita punya own personal expenditure. Tapi macam it's best for us to be transparent, kan?
Kalau macam one day you find macam, kita nak beli ni, then I cakap dengan you, alamak, I actually dah transfer this amount to my sister or my gini without telling you.
Yeah,
it will be unfair, right?
I'll be like, asal kau tak bilang aku shoot? Faham tak? Kan?
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is the husband ni dia belum like totally like let go, detach dengan family dia. Dia macam feel, because I think this is a apa tu cakap, first child syndrome. Macam
maybe we are just assuming that laki dia is first born syndrome.
He feels that the baggage is on him.
Faham?
Adik aku siapa nak jaga mak aku, you know. But sometimes kau kena wake up like kau ada family kau, tu tanggungjawab kau.
Actually, that is the most important. Kalau macam lain lah, kalau macam mak dia dah tak ada suami, kira bapak dia dah meninggal,
mak dia
or
macam
like there's no other or like there's no other male entities in that family unit. Macam ni laki kakak dia masih ada,
precisely,
mak dia, as in bapak dia pun masih ada. And then like macam when it comes to tanggungjawab, it's supposed to revolve around that.
Kalau husband dia nak macam kasih duit kat mak dia je, it's fine, pasal nak kasih orang tua apa, like berkat.
No, but then the thing is si laki ni dia bayar untuk rumah kakak dia and their expenses when dia dengan bini dia sendiri renting a house. You faham tak? So macam of course as a wife you're like, kau bayarkan orang punya rumah when kita sendiri like renting,
like kita sendiri terkial every month.
Kita sendiri macam terkial. And then like this wife is also spending all her money on like the household punya barang-barang. Tapi memang laki dia bayar bill, loan, kereta, and then kasih duit dekat mak bapak bini dia, which is nice lah. I mean, he is also spending a lot. So aku rasa benda ni actually kau kena duduk berunding. Cause you need to communicate lah when it comes to money, and you need to be transparent when it comes to money. Like nanti macam kau tak tahu duit kau, macam suddenly you asal dah tak ada duit sia. Like where did all your money go, you know?
Yeah.
Kan? You agree, right? It has to be transparent. Pasal kalau tak, macam mana?
Macam as for kita lah, like how my earnings, usually I will give Sophia my phone. You open, check how much, just help me settle. Because aku ni Pak Baybil aku suka leka.
Kau
macam
leka kan, nanti bayar. So, lepas tu nanti tiba-tiba it's accumulated.
So,
yep. So ini marriage tip and secret daripada aku. I mean, it depends lah siapa yang lagi function. Kalau laki kau lagi function, then suruh laki kau
Pasal
buat.
aku ada this tendency, aku tak tahu aku maybe ada minor ADHD ke apa. So bila aku nak buat benda,
ADHD.
aku pakai handphone, nanti aku pergi explore page. Kamen Rider ke Power Ranger, nanti kita pergi, nanti aku lupa apa aku nak buat.
So ever since then aku just macam, because sometimes aku macam like how come this bill is not paid, how come this is not paid, blah blah blah. So ever since then, every month, every first or like 31st, aku dah macam give me your phone. Lepas tu aku akan basically just do all the payment.
So dia dah tua lah, okay, your balance is yada.
Tapi pakai duit dia, bukan duit aku.
So
kau faham tak?
Ni balance kita, I mean like is untuk belanja ke apa, what not savings ke.
So macam at least everything is paid, and aku will always keep it on track dekat kita punya like notes, like macam okay, this month kita bayar ni, okay, remaining money tunai kau tinggal blah,
okay,
blah,
so sekarang guys, fun fact, korang pun boleh try lah. Ini pun kita pun baru belajar juga, like financial, like the 50-30-20 thing. It is
ini
very
Mr Manager yang ajar kita,
kawan kita Syam.
Mr Manager ajar kita.
So it really helps
this
tau.
Percentage kejap Aku cari, aku ada tulis dia punya ni percentage dia.
So it's for 50%.
Yes.
Gaji kau tu, tak kisah kerja kau berapa, kau settle kau punya necessities, bill kau, duit kereta, duit motor.
Yes.
30% it's on
30% is
shopping.
It's your leisure. Kira kau nak shopping ke, kau nak beli I don't know, anything, go out, go whatever. So that amount of money goes inside the 30%. And then there's the remaining 20% that strictly goes into savings.
And kau minta 30% tu shopping, kalau tak habis kau masukkan savings kau.
So whatever, even 50% of your total income, let's say your total income is around 4,000. So 50% of that 4,000 kau letak, kau bayar bill blah blah blah, then kau ada remaining 1,000 for example. So that 1,000 kau masuk balik savings.
Yes.
So apa-apa yang left over from this percentage kau masuk to savings. And I think this is really good lah.
Yeah, it's really good. Kalau kau ada like another account or second card, that savings tu kau letakkan, jangan campurkan. Pasal when you see the big amount, pakai, nanti kau tengok, alamak, dasar ada macam tinggal sikit. So basically kau just ketepikan dulu. Kau tahu ni duit spending, ini duit bill, and ni duit savings lah. Okay, kita next email.
Jadi bottom line is, dalam marriage ni guys, we are no experts lah. Kita learn along the way. We've been married for what? How many years? 5 years. So many things that we learned, we made mistakes. And so bottom line is, when it comes to marriage, it's really a lot of hard work
and communication.
And transparency.
And sometimes korang kan just gaduh. It's actually korang tak ada problem tau. It's korang gaduh pasal orang.
Communicate tu sangat penting. Actually betul. Aku dengan dia kadang-kadang gaduh bukan pasal each other tau. Kita tak ada hal dengan each other, tapi kita gaduh pasal benda-benda like around us, and then we like don't know how to vent our anger.
Because like, okay, like aku dengan dia, like me and you, kita like both anak sulung. So kita ada this macam like tanggungjawab. Selalu fikirkan family kita, selalu macam fikir pasal adik kita, macam mana gini, selalu trying to be responsible for them when you're not supposed to.
We always take the weight of orang lain punya masalah jadi masalah kita. So dia akan feel responsible for his own family. Aku akan feel responsible for aku punya own family. And then we realise that, hold on, like enough of that firstborn syndrome things lah. We are now in an entirely new family unit, and kita should just focus on our family, kan? Then baru macam when we keep on thinking about that, baru kita macam okay, dorang is not our problem, it's not our problem anymore.
So now like kita fikir balik,
Actually,
we are so much better.
You made a good point sih. Actually, kalau kau tengok kau dengan lelaki kau kan, kau tengok dia anak first ke, anak last ke, anak only child ke?
Ya, selalu ada difference dia lah.
Dia ada tahu macam dia ada kena mengena dengan kau punya position in the family, like whether kau the eldest child or the youngest child or the middle child or the only child.
And also kalau is he or she a child with trauma, tu pun another thing.
Kan kalau macam dia bring a lot of baggage, benda-benda ni semua aku rasa engkau nak kena iron it out sebelum kau kahwin.
Ya, sebab
jadi kau kahwin nanti kau tak terperanjat tau macam dia ni macam gini dan check oh okay, he or she has a lot of baggage from different childhood yang kau tak tahu.
So kalau kau tengok family too happy ke apa, sometimes you don't know what happens behind closed doors. I think banyak orang tak tahu. So before kahwin tu, you really need to find the right soulmate lah. Tak mau just dia hot lah, dia lawa, tapi end of the day kau yang suffer, you know.
Oi, hot lawa tak bawa ke mana shoot.
Betul.
At the end of the day at the end of the day you see like the rawness of your partner. You know,
yes,
bila aku tak ada makeup.
Yeah, and it's also about
like the worst side of me.
It's also about like you guys had mentioned pasal emotional intelligence lah. You know, sometimes
bagus dia dengar guys, bagus.
Producer mah. No, aku feel like korang sometimes, aku tahu kadang korang just yang ada anak, korang just busy lah yang anak, penat, complain, rumah kain tak lipat, tak masak, tak ni. Sometimes kalau you just take a moment for you to just puji wife kau, like, you look so good today. You know, you look. Dia might, how to say, like, it goes a long way lah.
Yeah, it really goes a long way.
Imagine kalau bini kau nak masuk kereta, kau buka pintu aja. It's okay to be a gentleman, you know. Nobody's judging you. Engkau just making your wife happy lah, you know. So pada aku, small things gini kadang-kadang orang, kau jangan pedulilah. Kawan cakap, kau jangan step Romeo lah. Cakap,
ada pernah orang cakap kat you?
Ada lah. You know, kalau kau
serious? Kena, pasal apa you buat kat
you know, if you no I mean like if you kena macam those friends yang macam very like misogynistic. Okay, faham. Macam selalu cakap aku king, you know, kind of shit. So macam kalau kau buat benda gitu, meluat lah gitu, cakap mampus lah kau, you know. I know my family. Aku treat my wife like a princess always.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Macam terapi lah pula.
Terapi pula.
Okay. Next email. Okay, you baca pula. You boleh baca?
Dah tua.
Nampak tak?
Salam ladies.
Okay.
Salam. Aku ke ladies. Okay. Not sure if you read my email, but if you did, please keep me anonymous.
Okay.
I love hearing your advices on marriage. So here's one that I've been pondering about. Me and my introvert husband have been married for 6 years.
Okay.
Blessed with 2 wonderful girls. He has always been the introvert guy. He did his part by paying the bills, giving me nafkah, sending and fetching our daughters from school. But as the years pass, I realized that he don't even interact or communicate much with his daughters or even me.
Okay.
I would be the one getting the girls ready for school, be home and cook or prepare dinner and proceed to get them ready for bed.
Okay.
This is how our daily routine looks like on days where I have no night classes. Okay, so dia ni tengah belajar kot.
Okay.
While doing all that, he would play his game on his phone or watches video on Netflix.
Okay.
Never once I saw him reading or be present for the girls.
Oh, that's sad.
It saddens me. I myself as a mom don't born with knowledge on know how to teach or communicate with kids, but I tried to learn and be present for my girls when they need me. It has always been that it has always been that for years. He also stopped wishing my birthdays. Wow. Anniversary after we got married. Kena edit sikit ni. Okay, he says it's haram. Okay. Ni kalau haram dengan ni kita nak kena ada ustazah lah kan. Kita nak ucap sembarang.
Okay.
Okay, belum habis lagi. But not haram when we were boyfriend girlfriend back then.
Lagilah haram no. Faham tak?
I tried to talk about it, but it seems like something petty that I have to argue about. benda-benda petty ni kalau kau simpan, dia meletup juga one day.
Dia akan meletup. Yeah, correct. Okay.
And he will be mad at me, but he will be all lovey-dovey if sex were to be involved.
Gila seks.
So
Dia
that means,
cuma nak seks saja.
so that means kalau kau nak berkawan baik, mana boleh gitu.
Okay.
Motor pun nak kena baik.
Motor?
Tak masuk air. Kalau kau ada motor pun, takkan kau nak jaga motor kau baik-baik bila kau nak hantar dia pergi servis kan?
Tapi dah ucap dah motor, dah ucap nak hantar pergi servis tu. Dah too late already, ucap already.
Okay, tak apa, ni boleh skip.
Okay, faham? Next.
Okay, ni sex. Okay, it took me years for me to realise that I married a roommate / sex partner instead of a husband. Should I file for divorce myself since I've already asked him for divorce twice, but he did not acknowledge it? Hope I can hear your thoughts on this. Love you, ladies.
Oh.
XO. Okay.
Oh, wow. This is kisah nonchalant husband. Damn, Shan.
I think kan korang first step should go for counselling course. I think counselling.
Counselling. Aku bab orang cakap should I file for divorce or not, aku dah macam you know, I don't want to bear responsibility for whatever that I say.
Okay, basically
or advise kan kau faham tak?
Basically like what I mean like therapy ni. Pasal yang kita tengok cerita apa tu? Yang the rate.
Oh, the rate point of marriage.
So basically right.
Oh yes.
Laki bini dia tak nak buang each other tau. Diorang simpan. So when diorang like jumpa therapist tu, the therapist basically have to dig out everything the guy wants to say or the wife wants to say. So basically kau involving a third party. You know, sometimes kau tak comfortable. So basically the therapist tu can be a mediator to like bilang kau lah. But I think kalau korang tak nak pergi therapist dulu, do self-therapy instead lah. Like talk to each other, be more open.
Tapi kalau dah jenis nonchalant, lelaki-lelaki yang jenis nonchalant, yang tak nak, you know, communicate about this. Macam every time when we say about, oh yeah, you should like sit down and talk about it, blah blah blah. But
so basically husband dia ni is like an absent.
He's an absent
father and absent husband.
Yes. Dia ada physically present tapi dia absent. Faham tak? Emotionally absent.
Like there must be a reason why like the spark terus hilang, right? You know, I feel.
Faham. Tapi I rasa orang-orang macam ni,
oh ni kes berat ni.
Ni kes berat. Orang-orang macam ni, aku rasa is the kind of people who really take marriage or their partners for granted.
Yeah.
Means you stop being lovers, you stop being marriage partners, but instead you become roommates.
Itu sedih lah.
That basically,
is sad lah. I mean like even though kalau kau jalankan tanggungjawab, kau hantar anak sekolah, kau masakkan, tapi
pasal lelaki dia akan confirm cakap apa, aku jalankan tanggungjawab aku apa, aku bayar bil apa, aku bayar nafkah apa yang kau lagi tak cukup.
So basically kan lelaki dia dah macam anggap ni macam program, aku kena buat A, B, C, D, dah settle.
Yeah, but you're
A,
not.
B, C, D,
you're
settle.
not.
Itu puas hati kau ambil robot, you know, yang boleh buat kerja kau.
Robot yang Tesla tu ke?
Ya, betul.
Kau faham tak? Macam like before you guys get married, kan it's based on love. You love each other, kan? That's why you decide to get married, build a life, get children, have children.
Time matahari memang dia hangat tau. Dah kahwin nanti kau punya, there will be times kau punya marriage will be tested. Of course aku tak deny, kadang-kadang the spark sometimes just
hilang.
Dia bukan hilang, but it dia is tanggungjawab like how kita nak take the initiative tu. Macam kadang-kadang aku dengan dia macam aku can admit lah, marriage kadang kita punya spark macam dulu. So sometimes aku bilang dia let's go for a nice lunch date,
which is
or dinner
so nice.
date. Can be sekejap bila anak kita sekolah kita hantar, tapi kita macam let's go for a nice date, then we just talk. Phone aside. Ada phone sekarang, aku bilang dia, you nak pergi dating, phone tak tepi please. You know, like we talk. So we feel so much better. Kita ni macam like we need batteries to recharge tau. So sometimes I think bila kau dah terlalu
into the routine
kau kasih anak, memang kau buat kerja kau semua tip top, kau jaga gini-gini, tapi bila you sometimes forget to macam
pause and
like sometimes kau like need to go back macam
reminisce and
how did we
reconnect.
started. So aku selalu kadang dengan dia, ingat tak dulu kita macam gini.
Yeah.
You need to remind yourself, why are you with your partner in the first place.
Yeah. And I'm really very very thankful sebab aku punya orang pula pelupa satu.
Dia macam korang tengok cerita Finding Nemo kan, dia actually Dory lah dia ni.
Dia aku punya brain kadang-kadang macam pasal dia ingat every little things, all the small moments dia ingat, tapi aku pula selective memory. So it really helps me when my partner macam just nudge me and like, hey, you remember last time we did this? Do you remember last time we did? And then it just macam, oh my god, yeah.
Because when you do that,
you just need actually just one person, and then the other person will be like, will reciprocate it.
I feel it's important because it will take you back to that time where your feelings are at peak dengan each other. Macam aku really suka lah, aku really sayang dia ni.
Yeah.
Sometimes kau dah too busy becoming a parent. Yes, kita anak satu je, tapi kita selalu memang all over lah, busy nak kena buat ni. So aku really respect orang yang really macam can juggle all this lah.
Yeah.
Easy.
I know it's really not easy, tapi memang like what I said, macam kau punya brain or diri kau ni, sometimes you just, kalau benda yang macam for example you get into routine and all, kau just dah tak how do I say it you don't ignite that kind of spark anymore. Pasal every day it's like the same thing. Jadi macam you just macam okay lah, let's just go through the motion, let's just go through the motion. So sometimes what you need is just to macam pause and then
you need to make effort to. Sometimes kita pun tengok kadang wife kau tolong kau buat kerja rumah. I mean we do household aku dengan dia. So macam sometimes you will see the part paling roseng sekali lah, dia not all done up, aku berkadang selikir, Sometimes we just need to macam let's go for short date. Nanti kita like really dress up, aku look good, she look good, recharge nanti. Then kau macam just look good for each other lah. Sometimes kau need to take effort. Macam kau tak boleh dah kahwin apa, dah dapat apa. That's not how
and then
it works.
you stop chasing after your partner.
Then you stop.
Oh my god, that is so true. Maybe that's why orang macam okay, tak apa lah, dah kahwin apa, dah dapat apa. And then after you just like stop making effort, you stop dressing up for your partner, you stop saying I love you to each other pasal dah dapat apa. But all the more kau should keep reigniting that feeling towards each other.
Sometimes tengah driving randomly, I just like say I love you, she say, then Numan macam what about me?
It's like a habit actually among the three of us to macam just randomly say, hey, I love you. Like it became a habit. Habis anak kita pun ikut. Kau kalau macam show a good example, macam if you really truly love your partner and then you treat your partner well, your child is going to witness that.
Yes.
Especially kalau anak kau anak lelaki. Dia akan tengok macam mana bapak dia treat mak dia. Right? Good point. Producers
dia got one point, dia just kasih mak dia flowers tau.
Yeah, because Adri loves to buy me flowers. And randomly macam kadang dia just pergi kedai minyak and dia belikan aku a stock of flower.
Aku nak SEX tak
Tak.
Tu bonus lah kira.
No, tapi really aku consider alhamdulillah very very lucky sebab dia gentleman lah. So dia selalu macam randomly akan belikan aku things, belikan aku bunga, belikan aku I don't know, just macam nanti dia akan macam randomly, for example kedai minyak, you pergi kedai minyak, lepas tu dia belikan I a stock of rose, even though rose tu bedek, tapi it was really the act that I mean
tapi
the thought that counts.
Aku selalu buat, aku belikan, tapi aku selalu kasih Noman give mami.
Tak, no, first you beli, you kasih I, anak you tengok, anak you witness, lepas tu dia pula nanti dia nampak bunga kat kedai luar, lepas tu daddy let's buy this for mommy, and then dia pula yang surprise aku dengan bunga. Kau faham tak? So macam when you treat your wife well, when you treat your husband well, anak-anak kau akan tengok and like really look at macam don't you want your children to look at you as a loving partner, because there's so many things that they're gonna take from that. They're gonna do it to their partners in the future. Tu pasal aku selalu cakap, like when it comes to marriage, it doesn't end there tau. Kalau kau ada emotional baggage, it will pour to your kids. If you have trauma, it will pour to your kids, unless kau yang put a stop to it, to your trauma. Or kalau macam kau buat benda-benda yang macam gini, benda-benda yang baik, anak kau pun akan look up to you and then will follow and do it to their partners.
So it starts with the household.
It starts with the household. Very good point, Mr. Adri. Thank you very much. Very good point. Bagus. Okay, jap.
Bagus tu boleh sebut. Sangat bagus.
Okay, I kasih you satu email satu boleh tak?
Ya, okay.
Okay. Last ni email Saswi dia pendek je, tapi dia pasal makanan. Pasal you dengan I foodie kan, jadi I nak kalau I bilang ni dekat Huda, dia tak tahu macam mana. Okay, title email dia is nasi lemak. Pendek je, email dia pendek. Okay. Hi,
okay,
to the most gorgeous woman on earth, Wirda and Sofia. Masya Allah, terima kasih.
Jadi Bida tak ada. Dia Wadri.
Wadri. Bodoh, Wadri. Okay. I just want to say that to all penjual nasi lemak bungkus dekat Singapore and Malaysia, please jangan jual nasi lemak dengan ikan bilis lembek yang campur sekali dengan sambal. I hate it when I buy nasi lemak and eat the ikan bilis and it feel like lemau. Potong steam kot. Please bring back ikan bilis goreng. Justice, #justice for ikan bilis goreng. Itu je email yang dia hantar kita.
Okay, so banyak main isu kau nak cakap pasal nasi lemak. Okay, mari kita rungkaikan. Okay, dia macam gini tau.
Asal ikan bilis lemau ke kalau dah campur
Bukan,
dengan
dia
sambal?
jadi lembik. Okay, kau nak ikan bilis fresh, kau pergi kat kedai kau makan sana. Dia masakkan kau fresh. Okay, kalau
dia
kau
tak campur dengan sambal.
Ada
yang dia tak campur dengan sambal.
Okay, yang
betul apa?
aku favourite. Okay, kadang-kadang pun yang tak campur sambal. Nasi lemak tu Fokus Nasi lemak tu diorang dah masak panas-panas. Diorang letak nasi, letak ikan. Jangan cakap ikan bilis lah. Kau punya ikan sala kuning pun je lembab. Pasal kau panas-panas
dia moist lah. Moist.
Dia jadi
moist mah.
Dia jadi lembab lah.
Yelah.
Yelah. So
moisture.
So dia basically you can't expect like semua to be crunchy je. Kau beli fresh, kau beli bungkus, you know.
Yeah. Dan kau makan sana fresh.
Makan sana.
Oh, kalau dia mix dengan sambal pun
okay, aku get it. Ada orang buat sambal ikan bilis pasal
sedap
pasal senang apa. Kau gaul-gaul lah ikan bilis. Ada orang tak cerewet lah. Tapi kalau kau particular buat ikan bilis,
I don't like it.
Kau beli nasi, kau nak beli bungkus. Kau nak beli makan nasi lemak bungkus kat rumah, kau beli. Kau nak ikan bilis garing, kau beli ikan bilis, kau goreng sendiri. Problem solved.
Actually true.
Lagi fresh apa?
True that. Kau beli ikan bilis and kau goreng sendiri. Tapi ikan bilis pun kau kena cari ikan bilis yang betul.
Macam aku dengan Sofia selalu kita suka pergi Johor beli nasi lemak manja.
Oh yes.
Okay, dia nasi lemak old school, tapi kadang-kadang dia pukul 10 dah hantar fresh. Kita akan
10 beli, malam guys.
Kita akan beli
fresh.
Kita kadang-kadang kita makan for the next day. So besok dia kita panaskan kan. Kita goreng telur dadah sendiri. Kita even di ikan atau ayam kita goreng balik. So sedap lah. Pada aku dia macam nasi lemak old school lah.
Bab panaskan makanan ni memang give it to Adri lah. Aku memang malas nak panaskan makanan.
Aku plating semua siap.
Dia siap. Nanti aku macam just dump it in the microwave lah. Why? Tapi dia nanti dia separately, dia goreng balik tu ayam, dia goreng balik tu ikan.
Tak boleh lah. Microwave benda yang nak kena goreng, kau tak microwave.
Malas.
Tak, doesn't work lah.
That's why we are together lah. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Semoga korang dapat banyak insights lah daripada episode ni. We are not perfect. We are still learning.
Kalau ada salah silap, aku minta maaf.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih Odigai join kita.
Jangan attack
And this episode is proudly brought to you by another power couple, Mr and Mrs Yaseen. InsyaAllah Marital satu hari.
Mr and Mrs Adri.
Mr and Mrs Adri. Aku pun nak jadi realtor satu hari.
Kau nak beli rumah 40 tingkat.
Masya Allah.
Satu keturunan.
Masya Allah. Rezeki kau tak akan putus tau kalau kau spend on kau punya bini. Betul tak?
Betul. Nak pergi makan nasi lemak anak dia.
Serius, kau jangan lokek dengan bini kau. Tak balik modal, kau faham tak? Kalau kau nak lokek, kau jangan kahwin.
Kau beli makan, kau offer dia dulu. Walaupun dia ada makan, dia tak offer aku, tak kisah. Dia kalau makan, dia rabak, muka dia dah menyanyi. Boleh terus makan, dia tak fikir. Baca bismillah lah. So kalau aku, you try dulu my one.
Such a gentleman. Belajarlah, okay? And don't settle for less, girls. See what I mean? Just don't settle for less. Kau akan cari partner kau yang akan really treat you like a princess.
InsyaAllah, doakan korang
Yes. Kita doakan semua yang dekat luar sana untuk mendapat jodoh yang baik-baik. And thank you so much for tuning into this episode. This episode is proudly brought to you by Mr and Mrs Yaseen. Yes, kalau korang nak jual beli rumah, please reach out to Mr and Mrs Yaseen. You can call or WhatsApp them at aku punya confident. You can call or WhatsApp them. Alah, korang tengoklah number dekat banner bawah ni. Yes, Either one will do. Dua-dua akan angkat.
Seorang lelaki bini.
Yes. Terima kasih guys, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye. Okay, hey girlies, welcome back to another property talk with Mr and Mrs Yaseen. And hari ni punya property talk, aku nak buat something different.
Okay.
Aku nak storytelling.
Okay. So kita tak ada story sangat lah. Okay.
Aku je lagi berbual.
Bagus.
No, actually this is related sebab recently, I mean on a serious note, recently ada that, issue murder case.
Yeah.
Pasal neighbour buat bising. Dia tu dah tak boleh angkat. Lepas tu dah sampai bunuh. I mean whatever it is, like that was quite scary lah to hear. Pasal it's pasal budak-budak bising kan. Correct. And I'm pretty sure korang as property agents also, I mean you all face stories of macam alamak jiran aku macam siap. Banyak kan. Kau nak cerita dulu ke nak aku cerita dulu?
Kau cerita. Kau cerita dulu.
Diorang dah all sit back, dah coffee. Aku nak cerita. Okay, ni actually cerita kita daripada like April tau. Pasal kita pernah buat Neighbours from Hell.
Okay.
Yeah. So ada macam a few stories yang kita tak baca lah. So there's one here. Okay. Hi Rida and Sophia. I have 2 neighbours from hell. First is my direct neighbour. She is an andartu, anak dara tua, and they're very weird and OCD. Okay. So we were spring cleaning our house, and then kita letak kita punya trash outside the house. Yelah, macam kau kemas rumah, kau letak kat luar rumah lah kan, sebelum kau nak buang. So after we threw it downstairs, dia actually keluarkan dia punya Dyson vacuum and vacuum the corridor kat luar. Ni aku kalau jadi anak dara tua, aku akan vacuum koridor. Kau tahu tak?
Tungkau lah.
Kecoh, okay? Dia dah vacuum koridor kat luar. Tak betul. And then dia suka stare into our house if we open our door.
Tu check bersih ke kau tu?
Dia nak vacuum sekali tak?
Aduh, pelik. Aku pelik. Okay, second neighbour. Tu first neighbour. Second neighbour, staying one level above us, have plants and their soil will go into my kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, bila tegur, they blame us for not closing our window. Jadi salah kita pula tak tutup tingkap.
Betul.
Okay. And another incident at 7 a.m. on a Sunday, dia suruh bersihkan dia punya aircon latch. Lepas tu berus dah gedang-gedung dekat railing. Dah pagi-pagi aku pekik dekat dia. Oi apik, tu gedang-gedung pagi-pagi orang mau tidur. Dia reply, lu mau tidur, lu tidur lah, mau bersih.
Ni dah macam cerita family.
At 7 a.m. on a Sunday, kepala otak dia. Common lah
Macam-macam hal lah.
Plants common lah.
Plants common. In fact kalau kita macam tengok rumah pun kan, nanti
Kalau luar banyak plant.
Kita pernah ada case.
Ceritakan.
Ingat tak? Dia beli rumah.
Okay.
Habis tu neighbour memang ada letak planters depan dia punya koridor.
Okay.
Your case kan?
Tu okay. Planter lah. Tu
Shoe cabinet. So memang the owner lama tak cakap apa-apa lah. Maybe dia orang tak kisah.
The owner lama complain to HDB before.
Okay. Ada complain juga.
Pernah complain
HDB. Pasal dia letak shoe rack betul-betul bawah dia punya tingkap. So it's a corridor unit.
Okay.
Yang corner unit letak shoe rack kat bawah tingkap si corridor unit.
Okay.
So dia complain to HDB, cakap takut orang climb and tengok window dia lah kan.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So dah gaduh. Dia dah complain HDB. So HDB dah datang advise the neighbour. Neighbour tak happy, dah gaduh lah. Diorang dah gaduh. Then dia macam buat bodoh lah. So just leave the shoe rack there. Lepas tu dia dah jual rumah.
Kita jual kan?
Kita dah jual rumah dia.
Okay. Lepas tu
So the new buyer had the same issue lah. The new buyer cakap, can you inform the neighbour to remove this shoe rack?
Okay. So kira shoe rack tu dalam vicinity rumah dia, koridor rumah dia lah, in a way.
Correct. Bawah tingkap si my seller lah.
Okay.
Dia kira satu yang corner dia koridor. Jadi dia ni punya shoe rack dah dekat sini, tingkap TV dia.
Okay.
Jadi ada bau ke, boleh panjat ke, macam-macam masalah lah.
Lepas tu we ask to remove lah. Aku dah tak tahu apa-apa. Aku pergi cakap, boleh tak remove shoe rack ni bawah dia punya ni. Dia tak happy lah. Bini dia keluar macam nak gaduh lah. Kenapa? Why must I remove? Why? Rumah macam Lepas tu aku cakap tak apalah, aku settle je lah, bayar baru tu pergi settle dengan dia tu.
Not our client.
Aku cakap it's not my job lah. My
Of
job is to
course.
sell the house.
Yeah, of
So
course.
ni kau settle sendiri.
They need to go to HDB lah. Tapi kalau macam those who are facing this kind of situation, jangan takut, call us, jual je rumah tu. Kan kalau problem sangat shoe cabinet tak bergerak, jual rumah pasal ada shoe cabinet ni ber.
But actually people do sell their houses because of neighbour.
Neighbours
Yes.
banyak.
Kan?
Banyak sekali.
Damn. Itulah pada aku neighbour tu memang sangat-sangat penting.
Correct. Very important.
Having a good neighbour. Dia kau tak nak macam neighbour yang macam ni lah, macam kau buka pintu dia just tiba stare kat depan. Tak keseram. You don't have your own privacy.
Kena bertolak ansur lah hidup dengan jiran ni.
Yeah, of course, right.
Give and take.
Yeah.
I think yang issue ni case ni pasal bising kan.
It's because of noise.
Noise.
Yang macam kita neighbour kita kesian, kita suka menjerit-jerit kat rumah.
Kita memang tak lah, tapi memang normal
Normal lah.
Pekik dengan anak memang normal.
Normal. Aku pun buat macam tu. Tapi aku tutup pintu. Kira aku dah nak start mengamuk, jalan pergi pintu dulu, tutup pintu dulu.
lah. Betul-betul.
Yeah.
Kena beli noise proof.
Soundproof.
Soundproof.
Actually HDB punya units, they're not soundproof. Because kita dengar macam like noise from atas lah, noise from below lah.
Betul.
Kondo pun sama.
Kondo pun sama.
Kondo lagi teruk tak dia punya neighbours dia?
Depend.
Depends on the location.
Korang experience korang okay?
Okay, kadang-kadang jiran pekik dengan anak dia suruh mandi, aku yang pergi.
Betul lah.
Kena pekik.
Saya bangun mandi.
Apa yang kan, you come home now. Tiga dua dia pekik anak dia, tiga satu, you come home now. Itu semua cakap orang lain semua balik.
Yelah, kondo lagi kecil-kecil kan.
Correct. The small development.
Small development.
Ya. So macam dulu kondo lama kita ground floor kan. So bila aku nak kena buang big item, bulky item, kena pergi depan buang sampah. So nanti aku jalan lah. So terus aku ingat rumah aku ni memang mekak lah. Dia ni tak habis pekik-pekik anak kan, macam Tarzan. So bila aku nak buang sampah, dengar orang lain pun pekik-pekik. Sama volume, sama dialog. Normal ini normal. Yeah. But okay lah, that one marah anak punya cerita lah kan, normal. Tapi kalau memekak karaoke ke apa kan be irritating. I don't know whether now masih orang karaoke tak?
Masih lah.
Masih?
Kita punya
Korang karaoke
we don't. Tak. We don't. Aku dengan dia tak suka karaoke.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, but anyway, kita punya rumah kapak opposite where we park our car lah, the BTO punya block kat situ. Ada like aku every time park kereta aku nak jalan balik, malam-malam buta dengar orang terpekik terlolong nyanyi karaoke. Kira in the middle of the night. Aku macam, tak ada orang complain ke? Tak.
Tu
minta
problem.
maaf.
Pasal BTO kat kapak, you can see the unit orang.
Yes.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
BTO dia punya kapak is like certain BTO kan very close, kau boleh nampak kan.
Correct.
Aku macam sialah siapa sebenarnya ni, macam wow punya happy. Kau tahu tak macam lepas tu pernah kat kita punya blok pun pernah like blok aku macam it's like macam dia macam close gini tau. So macam kalau kau satu orang pekik across dia ni boleh dengar dia echo tau. Kau faham tak?
Faham.
Pernah sekali ada orang karaoke juga tapi ada orang pekik balik macam diam lah.
Best meriah
Meriah. Yeah, and then neighbour aku level 1 pun dia India, malam-malam tiap malam mabuk. Mabuk. Okay?
Pukul bini.
Tak dia tak pukul bini. Nasib dia tak pukul bini. Dia mabuk sendiri, dia enjoy sendiri happy.
Okay.
Ya, aku pun bila first pindah aku cakap dia, bising lah dia ni tingkat satu. Pasal jiran aku pun kat sebelah macam, dia ni tingkat satu ni macam chaotic lah dia ni. Tapi Adri macam tak apa, biar meriah. Malam-malam nanti dia buka lagu.
Lagu Hindustan lah.
Macam lagu Hindustan.
Bukan gaduh-gaduh punya.
Dia tak rowdy, dia macam happy.
Happy punya mabuk.
Happy punya mabuk So
Okay. Macam-macam
Macam-macam.
Noise, items, and then lagi satu is sekarang kadang-kadang rumah dengan rumah, kalau kau tengok HDB BTO, the yard and the yard,
yes,
kadang-kadang very close. Takut orang menghadap tengok kau dekat dapur.
Oh my god,
that type lah. But actually you can have option to frost your glass and all that cuma
damn
privacy
lah when it comes to privacy. Tapi honestly macam koridor ni semua is terpulang kau, like kau boleh buat anything right to your corridor.
Tak boleh.
Actually tak boleh kan?
It's not your area.
Because it's not macam bukannya recess area yang kau dah beli.
Correct.
Tu lain yang kalau kau beli macam rumah lama, you buy that recess area, that is yours. Tapi actually it's like a grey area lah. Macam koridor.
Fire hazard apa.
Of course. Aku paling bingit kalau keluar lift, macam the whole ni is cluttered tau. That was like one of my criteria bila aku nak beli rumah. Aku nak make sure aku punya koridor tak cluttered.
Okay, take note this.
No, I see macam right, cluttered corridors.
Okay, untuk Sofia, kita beli apa tu, rumah yang ada lift direct access to the unit.
Bestnya
Ada.
Own unit
HDB pun ada ke?
Ada.
HDB belum lah.
Tak lah.
Ada. I have one client dekat Eunos, block 17 betul-betul dalam pasal Geylang. So dia punya unit tingkat 17, bukan block 17, unit tingkat 17. So tak ada neighbour. So lift seorang, dia punya whole corridor
Pasir Ris pun banyak macam tu.
Tu dia punya. Pasir Ris
So
pun
the top floor dia punya seorang.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah.
So senang lah, tak ada masalah kau nak bentang nak
Tapi
jemur
macam
kain
gini
ke.
yang bawah memekak, yang atas memekak gaduh.
Oh
Macam
yalah.
Kan yang isunya aku rasa that one is really dah gone case lah. Tapi janganlah sampai bunuh orang kan.
Itulah, dia tukar knife kan.
Ya.
Dia tukar knife.
Knife.
Pagi-pagi buta tau. And mak dia kira nak hantar anak pergi sekolah tau.
And 30 lebih sih.
Kan exactly, so
sih.
young. And just because of that, like 2 young kids lost the mother. Kan macam aku got affected juga by the news. Pasal macam oh my god, kita ada young children, it can happen to anybody ya. Orang kalau dah tiong, dia keluarkan tu pisau, dia attack kau. Like, so tapi aku nampak dia punya interview with the minister, macam like dorang macam I don't know, macam trying to like tai chi lah, macam okay kau dah pernah complain kat aku, lepas tu okay, then HDB try to resolve blah blah blah. Aku tak tahu lah diorang
certain things you cannot control apa. Macam end of the day town council pun tak boleh datang check hari-hari.
Exactly. There's only so much that they can do.
Dia cannot do. Macam kita ada cases yang complain neighbours memekak, polis datang setakat ambil statement dia.
Yelah,
they cannot do anything.
Of course.
So kena bersabar sendiri.
Correct. Aku pernah call police on a particular neighbour sebab aku ingatkan dia rembat anak dia rabak gila. Pasal it's like a few times lah, macam dah across months lah kita dengar. And kita tahu pun nangis budak, nangis sakit ke, nangis macam you know kena marah ke, kena torture ke, the cry is different. So aku ngadi dah a few times lah kita macam recorded by our window lah bila budak tu nangis. Aku pernah call polis sekali, tapi bila polis datang dah tak ada bunyi tu.
Okay.
So macam diorang pun cannot find where is it, where is the unit. Sampai sekarang dia cannot find. Tapi aku dengan Nadrik still monitor lah, macam kalau ada
korang tak check keluar, check sendiri.
Kita actually bila budak tu nangis, ada macam nyonya will shout and like, hey stop abusing the kid, I'll call the police.
Really
kind. Yeah, because I think it's not just us. So aku did, when the officers came to my house, aku did cakap dengan the officers like, maybe kau check with like above unit ke apa. Pasal aku pernah dengar bila officer tu call, bila aku call police, officer tu dengar, dia cakap like, is that the kid crying at the background? They say yeah, it's very loud, like can you all please come. Tapi by the time dia sampai dah tak ada bunyi dia.
Okay.
So macam, tapi aku rasa all in all, when you live in HDB, you always look out, HDB ke condo ke, always look out for your neighbours lah.
Betul.
Mana-mana lah. I think landed pun sama everywhere lah. Neighbour important lah.
Kan macam jangan macam just nak hidup sendiri. Like you are living in a community, just always look out for one another lah. Itu penting. You don't know what goes on behind. Wow.
Neighbour baik kira rezeki lah.
Yeah, correct. Apa ni macam neighbour baik, kalau nak pindah pun sayang.
Betul.
Kan selalu gitu.
Macam kita sayang
sayang kan neighbour baik, because it's really very difficult to find.
We had nice neighbour in a sense. Kalau kadang-kadang delivery, when we were in KL, kita dapat cake
also
delivery.
Anak kita dulu pintu tak ada apa, bukan password ni pintu. So my son tak berkunci.
Dia tolong ni shelter kan dulu.
Kesian. Dia dah nangis kat depan pintu dia. We called the neighbour, so dia bawa my son balik rumah dulu.
Yeah, which is so nice, right? To have this kind of neighbour. Like our neighbour also lah, we did house that kid for a while. Bila mak bapak dia tak ada
rumah.
Yeah.
Delivery pun hari tu macam kita pergi KL, birthday cake, orang hantar birthday cake, then alamak tak ada kat not in Singapore. So call neighbour ambil simpan dekat refrigerator dia.
So nice.
I mean, this kind of thing, nice neighbours lah, best kan.
Macam small gestures like this. Itulah guys, look out for your neighbour, be a good neighbour. kalau complain tu complain berpada-pada lah. Try to like resolve it first ke something. Kan?
Kalau tak boleh tahan,
Kau
nak
tak
jual
boleh
rumah
tahan.
kau lah kita.
Pandai kau selit. Kalau kau betul-betul dah tak tahan, kau jual lah rumah kau pakai Mr and Mrs Yaseen. Terima kasih guys.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all in the next property talk. Bye-bye.